Essendon, Oakman, Oklahoma Outlaw Audits. You know, I made it back here, where I'm originally from, Claiborne County, Transparency, Deanna. Appreciate the donation, Deanna. Farmer Red, John DeNicola. How's the live, y'all? You guys let me know how the live is. Clear. 1, clear. 2, choppy, Grady. Press for transparency, keeping the swine in line. Batman, welcome in. Thank you, Oklahoma. I'm back out here where I originally grew up on the reservation. And Mushroom Manning, Essendon, Saddle Tramp. Appreciate you guys joining. JC News Now. Yeah, Crown Point, New Mexico is about an hour west of here, and that's where I just came back from. Window Rock was about another hour west of Crown Point. Angel, appreciate you joining. Yeah, you guys that missed my live today, we did a public tour over at Window Rock, Navajo Nation. The main offices of the Navajo Nation, the public employees that are supposed to be helping the Navajo tribe. Yeah, for the record, we're doing a public tour, and we got bullied out of a public building, and for the record, got arrested for standing up for our rights. Yeah, so he got arrested, and I just found the charges that they gave him. Alo, Randall Boyer. Thank you, Randall Boyer. Yeah, I'm back out on the reservation. Yeah, out here I had to invest in a signal booster, and that helps out a lot. Brandon Mitchell, welcome in. So, yeah, everybody's wanting me to keep them informed. I went live over there at the Crown Point Correction Facility, and every time I went inside the building, it would shut off on me. Gregory, welcome in. Appreciate your support. Yeah, I stopped over at Crown Point, and I got an update for everybody about Jacko. Welcome in. The moderators, please don't time nobody out. Those wrenches are there to support other channels. I don't want you guys to be using it to, when you guys are bickering amongst each other. I don't want that negativity on my channel neither. This is all. I want my channel to be positive and supportive of one another. And moderators, I'm just saying, just use the wrenches to help other channels. Bootlickers, I'll let you know that are popping in. I want them out. But, hey, honey. Thank you, hey, honey. Yeah, hey, honey just said it right there. Nobody's timing nobody out until I say so. So, yeah, so I stopped over there. You guys, a few of you guys were in my live. I called the Window Rock Police Department after, for the record, got arrested, and the lady that was working in the police department there was very unprofessional also. She knew who it was when I called right away, and she told me he's in comp. I didn't even mention for the record's name at all. And she's told me he's being transported. He got transported to Crown Point, New Mexico. And I tried to ask her for her name, and she was not willing to tell me her name. And she started asking me for her name. For my name. And it was terrible. Then she just hung up on me. And from there on, I called the Crown Point, and they told me that he was there. So that's when I took off from Window Rock. And that's when I took off from Window Rock, and I headed out to Crown Point. Yeah, so I got to Crown Point, and I decided to go live there again. It was kind of risky, you know. I was risking it. When I went live, I started my live was shutting down every time I went into the buildings there. But I had my body cam on. Yeah, so what they told me is that the charges were criminal trespass and criminal nuisance is what the charges are. Is what he's being, for the record, that's what he's being charged with by the Navajo Nation police, the police officer who arrested him. And you guys seen that on my live. All they did is snatch him up and they threw him in the back of the panel. They didn't properly arrest him at all. Moderators, please, no blocking nobody's channels out. I don't, because one moderator is going to mess it up for all the moderators. And I'm going to have to start taking wrenches down. But, you know, I don't, that's all, I don't want to do. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry about that, yeah. But I thought I'd give you guys an update on for the record situation. My stand is not on the whole property. Yeah, and that's what they told me. Yeah, they see the charges were criminal trespass, and the other charges is criminal nuisance. So they told me the bail, the cash wise on those two charges. I'm just gonna hold it. Yeah, that's what the charges were. And so the criminal trespass, they told me, is $1,000. Is what the bond is on the criminal trespass. Yeah, thank you, Direct D. Yeah, Direct D. The charges is criminal trespass, and there's two charges. One is criminal trespass, and the other one is criminal nuisance. And the criminal trespass is $1,000, and the criminal nuisance is $100. So altogether, it's $1,100. But the good thing about it, well, it sucks that he's in there. They told me that's mandatory that he has to do 18 hours. Yeah, Matthew Presby in Crown Point Jail. So he's got. So you know, after about 4:30 in the morning, they said that it's up to Winter. They told me it's up to Winter, and if they want to release him on his own continent. So that's I asked them if they could find out, and the young lady at the Crown Point Police Department called to Winter. And when I came back, she told me that Winter said that she told me that she got a hold of Winter, and they told her that oh no, JC, they said they don't work that way. It's all cash bond. And so they told me that at 4:30 I can come pick them up. So tomorrow morning. So that's when I'll be going back to get for the record and get them home. You know, so that's the update on for the record so far. Yeah, terrible Navajo Nation tyrants, actually. Cancel aid. Good to hear. Yeah, 4:30 a.m. in the morning. So I'm gonna head back over there and wait for him to to for his release and get him back home. So that's why I went live. Yeah, so I'm back here on the reservation. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Wolverine. We'll see. Thank you, Seek and Destroy. I really appreciate you guys that are redressing your grievances.
Let me tell you about that checkerboard.
Oh, yeah, you're right, they have to follow the same, it's called the Navajo Nation Bill of Rights, which is the same thing that is exactly, it's the exact same thing, the Bill of Rights of the United States. All it has is just the Navajo Nation written in front of it. So yeah, they don't understand. Oh yeah, they don't know pretty much their job at all. You're correct. They don't understand that. They're public officials too. We elect them there to be professional, do their jobs, correctly, and we have a right to keep them accountable. They don't know that. A lot of these Navajo Nation police officers aren't really certified to be police officers. They're more or less certified to be security guards. All right, directly. I'll check it out because they don't know that the Navajo Nation is pretty much it's the same laws as the United States. It's just like how would you say, similar to the United States laws to.
Yeah, I just call it public government.
Yeah, like Jenny Wine Sterling says, it's just a puppet government. It's actually the same rules as not rules, the same laws and the same constitution of the United States is what the Navajo Nation has to abide by.
We could seriously be working on a constitution, but you know what's happening. Then
Oh, you're wrong. Now they have the thing called Navajo Civil Rights, which is the Navajo Nation Bill of Rights. Can somebody put the Navajo Nation Bill of Rights up in the link so we can get people to understand that we have a right to exercise our First Amendment on the reservation, Navajo reservation? Press for transparency. Can you get that Navajo Nation Bill of Rights up on the link so people can see and understand that the tribe has to follow the same Constitution as the United States, pretty much. They don't get to make their own laws. It's if the Navajo Nation were to make their own laws, I'm pretty sure it'll be run by Korea or something. That's the way they're trying to. That's how it seems like they ran it today. And you guys seen it? They didn't even properly arrest for the record. They just snatched them up and threw them in the back of the panel. Thank you, Brandon Mitchell.
no professionalism all the way from the start.
Yeah.
Security guard, all those stuff down to this.
Pretty much, Wolverine.
There's 31 chapters in New Mexico, all checkerboard of that. That is that one.
Yeah, they're not supposed to making up their own laws. That's the reason why they're acting the way they acted today. They didn't even know that we have a right to go in that public building over at Window Rock. They don't know this stuff. They're not being taught all of this, and this is the reason why they embarrassed themselves today by not knowing it. It's shameful. They just embarrassed the whole Navajo Nation, and they represent the Navajo Nation.
Exactly.
And they just disgraced our tribe, the Navajo Nation tribe. The reason why I started doing this, I wanted to do this, is because they're not helping the people at all. I went there to get IPRA, Information of Public Records Acts, to request their names, their salaries, even where the government gives them. How much do they get annually that or a year? Does the tribe get a year from the government?
Oh man.
A lot of money, right?
Oh, and the millions, and look, they're not even planning. People are living in poverty out here.
Yeah, so the tribe is giving a lot of money by the government, and and what these leaders are doing, they know that the people have a right to know where the money's being spent, how much is being spent, where it's being spent, who's keeping the track, a hold of the money, and they know the people aren't keeping an eye or keeping a track of where the money's at. That's the reason why they embezzle it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like
And they're stealing from their own people, and which is
No.
sad.
not
And
helping the people in need.
yeah, they're pocketing the money, and pretty much every year or something that you hear about the Navajo Nation and the news is that they're embezzling the money that the government gives to the tribe to help the people.
A lot of nepotism too. Nepotism. Favoritism, nepotism.
Moderators, please don't be timing nobody out until I say so. This is probably the second or third time I've been saying this. My channel is here to support one another. That's why I give you guys these wrenches. This is, you guys get direct these links up in the live. Yeah, the Wolverine Transparency, Patricia Amelia Audits. You guys start sharing everybody's links in the live. Yeah, Stacy, you know a little bit about what's going on, and even my community. I'm trying to help my community. That's the reason why I went over there, because our community is trying to get people from Window Rock to come out here and help. We paid them to come out here to help these communities, but they start making excuses, saying it's too far, and
They don't want to answer these questions you guys are asking.
yeah, they don't want to be pressed, is what they don't want to do. It's they want to do what they're so used to doing, is doing it their way. And that's the problem with the Navajo Nation. You guys just witnessed it today, how professional, not even, how unprofessional they are. And they're supposed to be the leaders of the Navajo Nation, and that's how they act. And they embarrassed the Navajo Nation today. It's just terrible. And so it's something that I just wanted to get that the public, I wanted the public to understand what's going on within the Navajo tribe, because there's a lot of the public here that in the tribe that need help. Elders, they know that there's elders that they're not familiar with technology, and it's just, so they're the ones that need help. But these people that are sitting in these offices are not helping at all. They're greedy. They know the money's not being kept an eye on, and they pocket the money. They take the money and use it for their own expense.
Do what they did with the record to anybody.
Well, yeah, if somebody steps up to them, they think they have authority to do what they did to record. So for the record.
That's the authoritarian attitude.
Thank you, Batman. Yeah, it's just that's the reason why I knew it was kind of I knew it was gonna just, I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want for the record but for the record, the type that he's gonna stand up for our rights no matter what. It's just the way he wants to prove that he's not going to be pushed around by the public service that are supposed to be helping us, and giving us professional service, and just, they should have just gave us a public tour and let us walk around, and as long as we're in the public areas. And they felt that we had no right to be in those buildings at all. The cameras is what, like Direct D said, in his live, the guys with the cameras are the ones that are not part of the public into today's live. So Genuine Sterling, you want to say a few things about the Navajo Nation tribe?
What's that? Yeah.
Genuine Sterling, he works for our community, and he's a vice president, and he wants to help his his people out, and so I'm here trying to help him with the. He understands what we do within the first and the 1A community. So I'm trying to help out my community, trying to help the public officials that represent our community. And Genuine Sterling is a vice president of our community, and he's seen the light today, and he thought it was very shameful of the leaders that are supposed to represent the Navajo tribe and help the Navajo Nation. And it's just disgracing what they did. This is Genuine Sterling. If you guys don't know who Genuine Sterling is, he's a Navajo silversmith also, and then he works for the community here, where we live on the reservation.
Uh, hey, Yate means, hello to everybody. And it also means it's all good at the same time. So it's Yate every day. And so just wanted to let you guys know, you know, uh, those things out here, what you're seeing out here, it's an everyday thing that, goes on. And out of the reservation, on the reservation, the only time that the federal gets involved is if there's a homicide or some type of killing that goes on. And so that's when the FBI takes over. But other than that, it's all just kind of like a smaller court, that they hand.
I'm, yeah, if you make an order, if you want an order, if you want something custom made that Genuine Sterling, you would like Genuine Sterling to make, he's pretty skilled and crafty with his silversmithing. So yeah, you can reach me at fourcornerfishingair@gmail.com. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so in the Navajo Reservation, most of it is in Arizona. And then out of the 110 chapters, communities that are under the tribe, 31 of those chapters are in New Mexico. And so in New Mexico, they call this whole the checkerboard area. So that all deals with so much BLM, private, and all that, which is different in the Arizona. They don't have a checkerboard, but in New Mexico, those at 31 chapters, uh, we have to deal with this checkerboard system, federal
8249.
government,
Good to hear.
state
No
government,
problem.
BLM, and all that. And so just wanted to inform you of that. And so it seems like here we live in New Mexico, and it's a 2-hour drive from here to Window Rock, uh, and it and then in our community we have 3 counties coming together, and they're all about close to 100 miles away, the county seat. And so out here in Pueblo Pintada, and then here right next to the Chaco Canyon. And so, and people are unaware of what's going on, yeah, in our communities down here because we're so far from the county seats and all that. And so, but just wanted to let you know on that, on this situation where at the federal facility, so if you're federally contained by federal the federal marshals or some FBI or some of that, they won't. I don't think they will allow you to stay in a place like Crown Point. They'll take you probably to county jail, other some other places. But this one is just mostly has to deal with misdemeanors, and the tribe, as far as I know, people that get DWIs, I think they still walk away and all that. And so I don't know what's going on. And so
Like the reason why they brought him back to Crown Point because those are just like a misdemeanor charge and
yeah, and
back
so
to Crown Point, and that's the the holding facility there. That's why they brought
yeah,
for the
and
record to back to Crown Point out of they have a holding cell there, but I don't know what type of charges that they deal with there in the Window Rock area.
Yeah.
So
And so those are things that we deal with, and I do silversmith, and I self-taught, and done that all my life, but dealing with this community situation and trying to deal with what you're seeing going on, and that, for the record, it will happen to anybody anywhere out on the reservation with the way the Navajo cops react and all that. And so just to inform you guys and all that, but thanks for your support, and you know, uh, just to let you know, in a way, I guess you could say the truth hurts, and like that nobody really wants to be. What have they got to hide anyway? To be denying the press and all that, and so. But thank you for your support, and it's good to you all support each other. Thank you.
yeah, 1, 2, 3 out. So you guys put the Northwood Press is linked in the live. I appreciate it. You guys will support Northwood Press. Yeah, get 1, 2, 3 audits is linked in the live. So yeah, it's a sad situation out in the Navajo Nation. I'm pretty sure it's the same way on on the reservations throughout the United States. So you guys get direct these linked in the live. Get press for transparency for the record. Yeah, can you get cameras everywhere is linked in the live, y'all? Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. It's for the Navajo. Chuck Bronson, welcome in. Yeah, Chuck Bronson. If you don't know, for the record, he got arrested today on at Window Rock, Arizona, the Window Rock, the, um, the main headquarters of the Navajo Nation, where the president office is.
20 feet away from my whole gun.
You guys, this is what Genuine Sterling found right outside. This is an arrowhead. It's very rare that you get an arrowhead with double side. You usually get the one that's pointed. But this is like a gift that he found. It's an arrowhead, yeah. So go. And they say in Navajo that these come to you for a reason. Double-sided arrowhead. They said this is a female, right?
Yeah, that's what
A
people
female,
have different stories.
female arrowhead. This is the Anasazi. There's Anasazi potteries that are laying around outside of our front yard here.
One like that they call a male.
Yeah.
Yeah. One that
This one here, these type of arrowheads are what you guys usually see, and these are the male arrowheads. Just a one side arrowhead. So
we were told this was a female.
that's good. Yeah, there's a few people I know that go arrowhead hunting around here, and they used to sell it to a teacher at the boarding school, and he would buy those arrowheads. Great dude. I'll come in, double ups. Yeah, there's an Anasazi ruins just not too far over the hill. It's got a natural well that they pump out of the ground. It's been there. The Anasazis, I think, are the ones that built that well or drilled it. So
Everybody knows about it too.
yeah, double up, welcome in. You guys start dropping links, supporting one another. But that's the update on for the record. It's just appreciate you guys' donation. That donation is going to go to for the record. It's going to be given to him. And you guys, he's a warrior. He stands up for our rights, and he'll stand his ground because he knows, he's proven to them that he's not going to be pushed around. Oh no, on my live today, Chuck Bronson, we were at Window Rock, Arizona, and we were taking a public tour, and the Navajo Nation leaders at his office, the president's office. We found a bunch of tyrants, nothing but tyrants in that building. Everybody, they were all unprofessional. They physically pushed us out of the building, and putting their hands on us, and then they snatched up for the record, and they grabbed them and they threw them into the back of the Navajo Nation panel, the unit. So that's why everybody's been wondering what's going on. And as soon as I heard that he was in Window Rock, I went over there, and that's how I found the information about what his charges were. His charges were the criminal trespass, and the second charge was what did I say the second charge was?
Criminal nuisance.
A criminal nuisance, yeah. And the criminal trespass is $1,000 cash, and the criminal nuisance is $100. So altogether was $1,100. And they don't take, they all cash up front. And so, thank you for the donation. Like I said, everything that you guys donated is going to go to for the record, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have him go back to court. Tommy Woods, welcome in. You guys get Tommy Woods linked in the live. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, you got that right, Deanna. So that's the update on for the record. So just he. I knew that the Navajo Nation, the president's office, was going to be aggressive today, and he usually carries around his brown bag special, and the alcohol is prohibited on the Navajo Nation, and he would have probably got arrested from the start if he was carrying around because these guys don't know, about our rights, and they just proved it today. They just disgraced the Navajo Nation, and that's the Navajo Nation. The president, Blue Nigel, is how we say it. There's different ways you can say it, but come to find out, he's not helping the people neither. Blue Nigel, most of these leaders that are being elected to represent the Navajo Nation as presidents are not helpful at all.
Too young to be a president.
Yeah, so, but yeah, they just disgraced the Navajo Nation today with what happened in my live. For the record, he was static. He tried going live, but his signal wasn't all that good. Yeah, Deanna, there's alcohol on, but they still got people that are on the reservation breaking the laws they call it bootlegging. They buy alcohol from towns or local the closest places where they sell alcohol, and they take it back to the reservation and double the prices out on the reservation, and they call that bootlegging. Like a can would probably cost about $2, or sometimes they'll charge $3 for a beer can on the reservation, and that's illegal. The Navajo cops know about it, but once they, I heard that the Navajo cops are so crooked that when they bust these bootleggers, that they take the alcohol and take it home.
Sell it.
Right. Are we darn?
A quart of beer for about $5.
So, yeah, then maybe a quart of beer will probably cost about $5-6. Yeah, so they even it's meth even got it to be a problem here on the reservation, since this way the reservation is pretty much isolated here on the Navajo Nation. They started making meth out here, and so there's a lot that goes on out here on the reservation. It's never been exposed because the Navajo Nation's got its own, papers. It's called Navajo Times. Yeah, so Irish Rover in Florida. Right. You guys get no double ups and Irish Rover in Florida's linked in the live. Tommy Woods linked in the live. Appreciate you joining, Tommy Woods, all you guys. Yeah. But that's the update on for the record, so I'm gonna be going. Yeah. This is the start.
You ever come to Chaco Canyon, we want you guys to be safe and
his app might not public. Oh, no problem, Javier. Appreciate you guys' support. You know, and I'm glad that DirectD got a hold of this. You know, we're in transparency, and just glad that people are seeing what's this is the president of the Navajo Nation. This is the office that he's supposed to be running. You know, in the how we want them to run it with transparency and accountability. But it's, like I said, you guys didn't see none of that at all. So, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna end my live. And so I appreciate you guys joining. That's the update on For the Record. So it's a mandatory 18-hour hold until they can release him on his own recognizance. The charges were criminal trespass and criminal nuisance. I appreciate you, JC, going live and getting some donations for the record. Like I said, whatever was donated, that's going to go to For the Record. Thank you, NH Mountain Girl. Did you guys get Northwood Press's link in the live? JC News, can you get Northwood Press's link in the live? So yeah, that's why I came back out here, because where For the Record's being held kidnapped is about an hour west of here.
Yeah, it's about an hour's drive from here to come.
So they're holding him hostage. Actually, is what they did. So he's being held hostage. They kidnapped him and they're holding him hostage. Is what happened, and they want money for that. Terrible. Yeah, you guys have. If you guys curious about what happened, just go back to my live about the last few lives, and you guys will see what actually happened. And you can go to DirectD's, go to support DirectD's. DirectD's got a better explaining on what happened on his channel. FLM, appreciate you joining. Fentanyl Floyd, you guys get Fentanyl Floyd's linked in the live. NH Mountain Girl, you guys will support other channels, and just get this community to grow. The more of us, the stronger. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got a lot of the in our lives addressed their grievances to the Navajo Nation president's office there, and I know that they were being unprofessional, just not answering the phones. Thank you. Go check out DirectD's live. Go support. Let's get the views up on on his live. So. I appreciate you guys joining, and you guys have been telling me to keep you guys updated, and that's the update. And hopefully by tomorrow morning, I'll get For the Record back home safely. And I'm pretty sure you'll see what happened on his, because he was static, and you'll see the actual the Navajo Nation tyrant that put his hands on him, a couple of them, on his channel here soon when he gets out. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the donations. It's, like I said, it's going straight to For the Record. Yeah, Rodeo Drew. My channel name is Four Corners Fist in the Air at gmail.com. That's where you can get a hold of me. You can see that. You guys put my link in the live. My email. Appreciate it. Joe Ode, Rodeo Drew, for transparency. Good advice, Wolverine. Yeah, they messed up. big time, you know. And so appreciate all your support, Reservation Transparency. Thank you for doing it live on my live with about what happened before the record. Direct D. Any of you guys that want to use my live, you know, expose them, you're more willing to put it on your channel to know how the Navajo Nation acts, like thugs, like tyrants.
Yep.
Thank you, Brandon Mitchell. That's my email there if you guys want to get in touch with me. Four Corner Fish in the Air, that's my Gmail. Rodeo June, there's my email right there. So it's nice and peaceful and quiet out here. We've got a little bit of raindrops coming down. Usually when I want to get away from town, ease my mind, I come out here and take it easy out here on the reservation. So, all right, y'all. I'm gonna end my live here, and like I said, I appreciate your support. Go support it. Go watch the live if you guys haven't seen the live, and go check out Direct D and Wolverine Transparency. Did a live on what happened today too on my channel. Great D. You guys get Great D's linked in the live. Please, guys, support one another. Please, please. Yeah, it's just we try, and it's just the public service. I wish they would do a good job. Old guys, 65 minutes. You guys get old guys 65 minutes in life. We'll support this channel. Support one another. AD49 Diana 2.0. Appreciate you joining. If I miss you guys in the live, I'm sorry. I usually miss somebody, but it's not that I just don't see. Sometimes I'm just paying attention to. I don't see your name. Yeah, he Jenny Weinstein, and he can pretty much do anything with the type of talent that he has. You know.
We need some kind of place to use them. You know, they
Yeah.
exchange, send it, and we don't even have mail service.
So just get in touch with me. You guys got my email if you guys want some something done by Genuine Sturdy. Custom work, he can customize something. Earring, control belt, bow ties, bunny clips, watch tips, name it, earrings. And this is another
handmade chain.
I think Matthew, somebody wanted this, and this is what Genuine Sturdy made. So this is one of the pieces that he made also. I started getting into the stamp work also. Yeah. All right, guys. Really, what they tell you, old guy? By Mitch. No, thank you. Without you guys, thank you. I'll be darned. Yeah, he does. He does real good work. You know, I can do a little bit of art, but you know the way he does his handmade silversmithing, that's his talent. Genuine Sturdy. He did that when we were kids. That's what he did to keep food on the table, food on our back, and just wanted to get us around. I used to wake up about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he'll still be over there doing his silver. He used to go to Albuquerque to sell some pieces or whatever pieces they would have him make. Really old guy, 65 Mitch. Yeah, if you guys are gonna make a call, record your calls, and you know, I suggest because they're all unprofessional. Even I called after for the record got arrested, and the lady I tried to ask for her name, didn't want to give it, and she started asking for my name. I told her, you know, I don't have to give it, and she just hung up the phone on me. Thank you, old guy, 65 minutes. All right, you guys, I'm out. You guys all have a good evening. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for the strong support for the 65 minutes. Like I said, you guys go ahead and use that live and post it on your channel. Let's expose the Navajo Nation and their unprofessional, their tyrannical behavior. Right, oops, exposed. Okay. All right, guys, I'm out.